I would like to welcome all the children who are watching this video. I really wish that we could all be together and sit down on the floor in the front of the church, and we can't do that these days. I miss you. I hope that you are doing well, and I hope you are having a spectacular Mother's Day. It could be the case that you are feeling worried or sad. That is okay. I've been thinking about a time in the Bible when Jesus was feeling really worried, and he might have been crying. It's a few days before he was killed on the cross. And he said this, "Oh, Jerusalem, how I wish I could gather up your people the same way a mother hen gathers up the baby chicks under her wings." Actually, throughout the Bible, this idea of God gathering up the baby chicks under her wings is an image we see again and again to remind us of God's love. It kind of reminds me of a blanket, of being all wrapped up safe in a blanket. And I wonder if you might have a special blanket in your house. I have one that I brought to show you. I love this blanket. I love the rainbow and the yarn. It's very soft and very warm. What I really love is this blanket was made by my second grade Sunday school teacher, Barbara from Kettering, Ohio. And what I knew Barbara when I was 7 in her Sunday school class. And 20 years later, she made this for me as a wedding present when I married Chris. And then, a few years after that, Hildegard, our little dog, decided this is her favorite blanket. And Hildegard loves to roll on our back and roll all around and hide under it. So I love this blanket for so many reasons. It reminds me of Barbara and second grade Sunday school. It reminds me of my wedding and getting married. It reminds me of when we brought Hildegard home and she loved this blanket. This blanket is so full of love that when you wrap up in it, you feel love too. And I hope you have a blanket like that at your house. I mentioned earlier that these days a lot of us are feeling worried and sad. And if that is true for you, know that that is okay. It could be that you are worried about some of the grown-ups you live with and how they are worried. And it's okay to feel that way. It is also okay to talk about feeling that way. And if you ever need somebody to talk to, you're always welcome to give me a call. Let me know anytime. The other thing about feeling worried and sad is that when we feel this way, God knows that, and God can reach out to us just like a mama hen gathering up her baby chicks, and God will hold us in her heart. God holds the grown-ups in our lives in her heart too, and wraps us all up in a spirit of love, kind of like a blanket. So I thought to close today, it might be a really good thing if we could take a few minutes and bless the blankets in our house. So I will invite you to go and get a special blanket. And if you need to pause the video to do that, this would be a good time. I hope that you have your hands on a blanket that is special to you, and I invite you to join me in an echo prayer. Repeat after me. Loving God, see this blanket. When we are cold, may it keep us warm. When we are worried, may it make us safe in your peace. Bless this blanket. Bless everybody who snuggles in it. May this blanket be a sign of your power and your love. Amen. Thank you so much for joining me in blessing our blankets. I miss you and I love you, and I can't wait for the day when we see each other again. Take care.